peace. Understand this truth. I am a path to heaven. Understand this truth. You are a path to heaven. Understand this truth. God is on our walk. Man is a path to heaven. You are delivered here. I am delivered here. We may have this of ourselves. We may have this of each other. We may give and receive this truth in nature of our being. But you must embrace this. You must embrace this consequence of your own being. Every human life. Look out upon the world. Look out upon the world. Face your mirror. Look out upon the world. And you see what horror, what tragedy. And know this of your being. I am a path to heaven. You are a path to heaven. What is in front of me but this horror and destruction that I must walk through? And where has it come from? But through my own being. Through your own being. And you must see, you must know it of yourself that it works in this way. That all things are of your being. All things are through your being. And you must come awake to yourself to such a degree that you are aware of the horror that is occurring within you, of the destruction that is occurring within you, of the deliverance that is occurring within you, that you may have this of yourself, this truth that I am a path to heaven, this truth that you are a path to heaven. As I witness of my being, as I witness of my being, there is a truth, there is a process, there is a work occurring here. As I look into your being through eyes that are specific to my own, to this heart that is mine, beating in my chest, to this breath in my lungs, and every piece of intellect that I have, every piece of beneficial or harmful knowledge within me. As I gaze upon you, let us be humble to this. Let us accept this work. As I gaze upon you, anything good that I see, anything horrible that I see, you are the path to heaven. What is in front of me, what is within me, I am the path to heaven. Let us embrace this work of what is occurring within ourselves. And what is occurring is I am a witness to you, and you are a witness to me. Let us accept this. Let us embrace this of ourselves. Let us embrace this of each other. That this is the path to heaven. Here that I am, here that you are. Let us not reject ourselves and each other. Let us not decide that we will submit ourselves to an influence that will ask of us to see each other as less as foreign to our own being and something worthy of destruction and damnation. Let us set this aside. Let us pick it up instead. Let us call it our own. That this temptation is occurring. Let us call it our own. Let us call it out. Let us bring awareness to it that this temptation is occurring. To say, you are my enemy, human life. And as we do this, we create an enemy within ourselves, a wickedness within ourselves, that I may cause harm upon you, that I believe this a justice to destroy this path of heaven in front of me that you are. This lie that we will be responsible for answering to. that there is any justice in the damnation of another. You who is before me, you are sacred human life. All that is within me, sacred human life, a creation of the Most High and Divine. All people are of this love and truth, one of God. Eternity and nature bore you into this and granted all of this upon you, that you have this perfect path within your own being, reflected before you in another. How could you say, this one is damned, this one is wicked, of another human life, and deny it of your own? To be a causation to it, in the nature of your being, in all that you witness. You have a transforming power of your being. You are partaking in creation. You are not passive to it. You are an invocation of being in all that you are, in all that you are a witness to. My eyes gaze out upon you, and if I am to say you are damned, it will give presence to this being so. And as I see you as damned, if you are to become this, if this is to allow to be, then you as a part of my being, a part of my own being, something that is of myself, must as well be damned, if I'm to witness it as such. You see? And all just the same, if I'm to allow a wickedness in my being, if I'm to believe of myself, I'm undeserving of a deliverance, of a sacred process of development of self that determines that I am of heaven, that this is occurring here and now as I am. If I'm to deny this of myself, what then will this mean of you? But that you have no further choice but to act it out upon me, that I am damned and that I am wicked. And that is a nature of being. It is a beautiful gift. It is a strength that one must learn to wield. You see, you're allowed to witness all that you are. It will be facilitated upon you that you are a witness to all that you are. And so I may speak out. I may say upon myself, I am a failure. I am a loss. I am a sickness. I am damned. I am wicked. I have no worth. I have no strength. And God will allow this of me, that I witness all that I have spoken and believed in myself, in God's mercy, in God's love, in God's forgiveness, in God's power is such a beauty, is such a perfection. And this lives within me, and this lives within you. And so, God loves us in this way, that I may instead say, I may look out upon all I have said and all that was returned upon me. And if I care enough of myself and of you in this process of being, this development of self, and I may instead decide, I will use my voice in a new way. I will allow this process of heart, this developmental process of nature and God and love and truth, this pathway of heaven that I am, this pathway of heaven that you are, this required knowledge and wisdom of oneself to occur. And I may use my voice in a new way, and I may say, I am blessed, I'm grateful, I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm patient. And God will bless me in this way that I witness as I am. So just in the same, my eyes to see you. What do I believe of you? But that you are blessed and that you are saved. That you will come to this process of your own being and that we overcome together. That we will have presence for this transformational process. Awakening of heart. Development of self. I will look out upon you and I will believe of you everything I know of myself. That you are of God. That this is the pathway to heaven. That I am, that you are, all that I see in you, I will see myself. I see divinity here. I see something that is sacred. I see something that is good. I see a potential that is beyond comprehension. I see a truth. I see a proof of living nature in God. I see you. And in you, I see all that I am. A pathway to heaven. I see forgiveness that I have found of my own being. I see it upon you. This is my judgment here. Mercy and forgiveness I have found of my own in a witness to you. So we look out upon this world in all of its difficulties, in all of its struggle, in all the things that we have done to ourselves and to each other, that we are still doing to each other and to ourselves. And we will have such an arrogance as to say, your God is not mine. Your people are wicked. Your people are damned. Your people are animals. And we will treat you as animals. And then what must live within us if we are to say such things as this, but it is reflected in our own being? A hatred of ourself. That we have lacked a presence for this, that abuse has occurred of ourself. And so what is the correct answer to this then? We look out in the world, we see such difficulty, we see such struggle, we see horrors, we see wickedness. In this that is before us, in this that is within us, this pathway to heaven. Understand firstly, no man is my enemy. No man is your enemy, but what may live within you. What have you given a home to in yourself that would allow you, that would influence you as such that you may call another wicked, that you may justify torment and death? What have you given a home to within your being that such a thing can occur? And understand, mercy is upon you, forgiveness is upon you. You are free to ask and wonder. Go within yourself and consider, what am I giving a home to? You are protected in this. There is purpose for you in this, a purpose of God, a purpose of deliverance, a purpose of love, a purpose of forgiveness. In this, look within yourself, be honest, be true. and it is in your divine nature, the image you're made in, that of God, that your eyes, you see, your eyes, that heaven live within them. As you look within yourself, you only need come awake to the evil that you may be housing, the evil you may have given a home to. You only need come awake to it. That it meets its end. Is your nature in its truth. It is beauty. It is love. It is connection. It is forgiveness. It is the mercy that God is. It is beauty and wonder that all of creation may come to be as you are in this way of beauty and wonder, of love, of truth, connection, togetherness, wholeness, oneness. And you see, this must occur in each and every one who is witnessing. And heaven will be now. This pathway that I am, this pathway that you are. And everything that is presented before you upon this pathway, within you, before you, the one that I am, the one that you are, it will represent itself in such a way that you are presented the required footsteps that will lead you to this. Any contradiction, any unconscious part of yourself that is allowing and playing out a dependency or an abuse of yourself or another, anything wicked, anything damned, anything evil, the nature of your being in such a love and mercy, the story that you are and that is occurring before all things, will present these things to you blatantly. That you may come to an awake state of them, and that you may learn of your being, what has been hidden of your being, that your eyes, who heaven lives within, and every evil meets its end. And the one that you are, and the one that I am, and we have this together. And we cannot have it without this, that we are together, that we are united, that we are connected. Through everything that does mean, through all of its difficulty, and through all of its beauty, and that we shape all of its difficulty to a grace and an accepted beauty, and that we do not lose of ourself in doing this, that you are more refined in your being, which is beautiful and true of you. More will come from this, in your acceptance of this, in your receptance of this, in your acknowledgement of this, the work that is occurring. And every step closer. And every step counts. And you're allowed these mistakes, missteps. You're allowed this. You cannot be removed from this path. That you are this path, that I am the one that leads to heaven. And it will require of you only your presence, only your awareness, only your willingness, that you are delivered through this, the being that you are, in all that you witness, the path that is within you, the path that is before you, the one that I am, and the one that you are. And you are protected through all of this, through life, through death, through loss, through harm, through destruction, through fire. God will never leave you. And I will be there with you. In this path that I am, in this path that you are. And embrace this. Empower your nature in the one that I am. That you too are here with me. That we are connected. That we are strong in this way. That we are together. That I am with you. That you are with me. And that we will face down every evil. That we will share this vision together. These eyes who see heaven in one in another. Away in our eyes, one in another, away to heaven, that we see this in each other, that we see this in our own, that we embrace this, that we accept this, that we have this, and that we forgive for all the hurt and all of the pain, all of the struggle, every fire and flame, and scars upon our heart, that we forgive what we have done to ourselves, and we forgive what we have done to each other, and we accept that there is no other way but this, the one that you are and the one that I am, that this work is occurring, and that this is beautiful, and that this is love, and that this is truth. And that we are made for this. We are made for it. We are not up against some battle that we may lose. You're in a fight. You're destined to win. Your victory is occurring. Truly, this work is a complete one. And this is the secret to where any forgiveness may come from. It has already been met here. It's already been given. You only need to choose to have it. That we call out for mercy, it is delivered. Let us remember this. Let us carry this within our heart. And let our vision be made true in this way. Heaven in our eyes. In all evil meet its end. This path to heaven that I am. This path to heaven that you are. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength. Grateful God. I am that you are. Courage, strength, protection. I am with you. Peace.